Hi, I'm Samara. I'm from Brazil and Japan, and I'm double majoring in anthropology and criminology, also working on my medical humanities certificate. So identity has been something that I really struggle as I grew up because, I was born to Brazilian parents, so in home it was like Brazilian culture. We ate Brazilian foods, we commemorated Brazilian festivals and stuff like that, and then like outside in my social life, it was school life mainly. It was like Japanese culture. So I really struggled with my identity. I didn't know who I was or like what side I was. In Japan, they don't really see me as Japanese because I'm not Japanese by blood, if anything like that exists really. But like in Brazil, I'm also not seen as Brazilian because I didn't grow up in Brazil. So like there's always these two identities struggling, and how to say, and people or society is always demanding you to choose one. Like they always ask, where are you from? And when I say I'm from Brazil and Japan, they're like, wait, so which one? And then I'm like, I mean both. Can I be both? And then like even nationality, I cannot have double citizenship because I have to choose one. I have my Brazilian nationality. I don't plan to change that. But like some people would say, why don't you change the Japanese nationality, or like, can't you have both? I was like, no, I mean, can I have both? And both countries don't really allow that. I mean, Brazil is pretty loose about it, but Japan is not. So I always struggle with that. And then one of the reasons why I came to the US is because I thought that my identity, my self-identity, my inner identity would match with my outer identity, if I could say. That I'm currently working on is, so the title of the project is Sexual Violence in International Students. By sexual violence, I mean sexual assault, sexual harassment, domestic violence, all sorts of things that you can think of, even gender discrimination I want to include there. And the reason why I'm doing this research is because I just realized that this is like a really under-addressed issue. Sexual violence in like universities or college campus has been really a big issue in the US, and I think even a worldwide issue. But when you look at the literature and all those media portrayals and everything like that, you don't really see the attention going on to international students, which is a really, how to say, unique position, because we are not really Americans. We are not really part of this country as citizens. So and because like even by international students, we have like different groups, like people from different countries. We're not all from the same country. Obviously, we have different cultures and different experiences. Obviously, different attitudes toward sexual stuff. So it's really hard to incorporate those people into research. Like I just realized the researchers and the public in general tend to dismiss because it's hard to grasp this whole conversation. So and I was talking to some friends, and then not even from the US, like from the US, from MSU, but also from other countries. And then I realized that there is like a pretty good amount of students being victimized by sexual violence. And most of the time they don't report, they don't look for help because they either feel isolated or they feel embarrassed, or there are various reasons why they wouldn't go to report. Or sometimes they're afraid of losing their visa status, which will never really happen if they're victims, or but they don't know that, and there's no really, how to say, organization or no support system that encourages them to report or to get help, or just to get their just to how to say, to get the protections that they need or the support that they need after they're being victimized. So I thought I really wanted to do this project in order to reach out to students and like listen to their experiences and really learn what's going on, and maybe try to help them, help them. I want to tell them like you're not alone, and we are here to help. And I really think like places like MSU are really willing to help students. You just don't know how to do so. So I'm hoping that this research will be sort of a starting point where we really learn about their experiences from inside, not from outside. Because I'm also international student, so I want to increase our voices. So Yeah, so I wanted to make this opportunity for international students to raise their voices, tell how they're feeling, what's going on, and then hopefully with the findings, I want to help now the university to develop policies or programs that can help them get the support that they need and deserve.